Welcome to my channel. I'm Zhanjing Xu. Let's look at problem 68 in chapter 30. Chapter 30 is about inductance, electromagnetic oscillations, and AC circuits. There we need to prove the oscillation of charge Q on the capacitor equals this function, right? This is a LRC circuit. So now first one, we write down the charge Q on the capacitor. Q0 equal to C times V, C0, right? This is the voltage across the capacitor at the peak voltage across capacitor. Now we need to look at the VCO. So that is the peak current times the capacitance. The peak current in this LRC circuit is use the peak voltage divided by impedance. And this impedance is squared R squared plus XL minus XC squared. Now there we look at back there. In this equation, it is a function about omega. So it looks like we can write the inductance XC in terms of omega. So it's omega L. And the XC capacitance is 1 over omega C, right? Now we come back there. See, we come back, we write down the Q0 as the charge on the capacitor, right? So this is C times V0, and then replace V0 as VC0 as I0 times XC. Now X0 we replace it as V0 over Z, and XC is 1 over 2 pi FC, right? Now this one we can calculate, right? See, in this case V0 is there, C cancels. 2 pi f can write as omega, so omega times z, right? Now replace the z as the squared, this one inside. And then there we replace xc and xl in terms of omega, look like this one. Finally, we put this omega inside. We proved it. This peak charge Q on the capacitor just equals this equation. Second one, at what angular frequency omega will the Q0 be the maximum? So this is easy. You can see there we get a function for Q0. We need to find its maximum value. So we do the derivation, right? So derivation dQ0 with the d omega should equal to 0. In this case, the omega equal to the maximum, right? So we do the derivation. We say the derivation function look like this one should equal to 0. So that means this term equal to 0, right? So this term equal to 0. And solve it, we get this omega's final answer there. The next one, compare to the forced damped harmonic oscillators and discuss. So now first one, we write down the amplitude in a forced damped harmonic oscillations in chapter 14. See, it looks like this one. And compared with the peak voltages across the capacitor in the LRC circuit. So if we compare these two, we can think F0 can be replaced as V0, right? B can be look like R, right? B can be look like R. And this M can be look like L, and this term M omega naught actually is K, right? Should equal to 1 over C. So this is like a mirror symmetry between the mechanical oscillations and also the electric oscillations, right? Thank you.